Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, I'm going to do something that's actually been requested a number of times by people on the live streams and also people who comment on the videos. You may recall about a month ago I went and visited Lake Waco because I'd heard that the drought that we've been having this summer with the really high temperatures and no rain has really pummeled Lake Waco, and at the time it was down about 9 feet. It's been, like I said, about a month now since I did that, and they're now saying that the lake is about 15 feet below normal. So I want to go back today. I'm going to actually hit the same places that I visited last time, and we're going to do little side-by-side videos and kind of show how things are going. I'm choosing to do this right now because it seems like we're about to have a change in our weather pattern. It's been more than 100 degrees every day for the last, basically since June here. We've had virtually no rain. Summer is usually our rainy season here in Texas, so that is a big part of it. It's usually hot here in the summer, but you know, every few days you get a nice little rainstorm that comes through, and that kind of deals with things. It brings up the humidity and all that, but it kind of helps moderate the temperature a little bit, and it helps replenish the lake. Since that hasn't been happening, the lake has been evaporating like crazy, and since it appears that weather pattern is about to change, I'm looking at the future now, and the temperatures are starting to drop below 100 for the first time, and actually starting next week, going for about a week, there's going to be day after day of rainstorms. So this may be kind of the worst part of what's going on in Lake Waco, and I want to kind of see this, and then maybe we'll go back and visit again if we get some rain in the next couple weeks and see how things have progressed. So let's head down to Lake Waco. So this was kind of the first place I visited when I was out about a month ago, and I gotta admit the water is down somewhat, but it isn't quite as far down as I thought it was gonna be. Let's get out here, because see, when I was here last time, basically the water went up to the bottom end of these rocks, so you can see it's retreated another several feet. I'm kind of going slowly here because I don't want to be the first vlogger to break his neck by tripping on a rock. Yeah, see, the water was like basically up to here before, so it has definitely retreated another 3 or 4 feet here. And so I guess that is sort of what I was expecting to see. A lot of those like column things out there, they were there before, but I think they were partially covered by the water when I was here last time. Like I said, I'm going to be switching back and forth video footage from a month ago and footage from now, and we'll go take a look and compare how it is. But you'll really see that the water is continuing to drop down. Like I said, it isn't as miserably hot out here. I think it's probably only into the low 90s right now. We're supposed to get up to about 100, 102 today, but yeah, water is still evaporating. No matter what, though, nature seems to hold on. And of course, we walked by this kind of dilapidated old pier, and at the time I was out here last time, and I'm going to try and get down here a little closer this time. I think this is probably the best place to go down, right here. Water has definitely retreated more, because I think when I was here before, the water was kind of up to this thing right here, and yeah, you can see it's gone down quite a bit. This little peninsula is going to be gone before too long here if we don't get some rain. Now, like I said, the reason I'm showing you this now is because this should, if the weather forecasts are right, this should sort of be the end of this, because starting next week we're supposed to be moving into more of a wet environment. There's even shells down here. This is probably parts of the lake that haven't been uncovered in years, maybe decades. Yeah, this part of the lake might not have been uncovered since they raised the water of the lake by building that dam over there. Look what they've done here. They've improvised another means of letting people use this as a boat ramp. I don't think that was here before. Well, the water level's gone down so low that they had to do something. Because there are actually people out here on the lake today. It's a nice day to be out here, if you can deal with the heat. I'm not really a fan of the heat, but yeah, the water is definitely a lot lower than it was when I was out here last time. Let's go to Woodway Park. Now we're down at Woodway Park. This is about where I crossed over last time to get to the lake. The vegetation is much higher here, so I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get down very close, because I don't want to go through there if there's snakes in there. At this point, when I was here last time, it was just kind of to the point there was a little thin patch here where I could cross through. That's completely grown up now. But maybe there's like a little patch right here I can get through. Looks like maybe somebody's trampled through here a couple times, so we'll just kind of keep our eye out here, see if we see anything that's slithering. I remember when I told you last time when I was here that at one point the water level in this area was much lower because they had another dam down here, and yeah, I don't think I really want to go much further into here because it's getting real thick and densely vegetated again. But you can see kind of those stumps of the tree over there in the distance. That was where the water level was at that point. In fact, some of those stumps were still in the water, so you can see how far down things have retreated further. And I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more altitude, and then we can see over this, and I can show you a little better what's going on down here. Yeah, so I think this is sort of the best place to see what's going on here. You can see all along the grassland, there's all those kind of tree branches that are cropping up. That was basically where the water was when I was here a month ago. And all of that sand out there before the water, yeah, that was all underwater. So you can really see how much the lake has retreated. Like I said, I'm doing this kind of to document the process. Hopefully if we do get a little rain in the next week, I want to come back here and see how much that has changed things, because this is an epic drought, according to people I've talked to who've lived here all their lives. So it's really unusual what's happening here. But like I said, things are about to change. Hopefully, we never really know, because you really can't predict what's going to happen in the weather in Texas until you get about a day or two out. That's one of the things I like about this. You can be in the middle of a hot streak, and all of a sudden 2 days from now it starts pounding you with a great electrical storm and cools everything off. So, or at least brings up the humidity. So let's go look at the other part of Woodway Park and compare that with what we saw here. Yeah, we can really see how far the water is retreated here. Because I think it was basically up to where the grass line is down there. I'm gonna try and get down here. It's lake level's usually up to here, so you can see how far down it is. I think maybe here's a safe place I can get down. More importantly, back up again. Yeah, I think I'm going to survive that one. Because see, I think it was just up to the grass level here, and it's retreated so far now that soil is really moist, and so we got all the grass growing there. Look at that. At this point, if I were in the lake under normal conditions, I would be probably 10 feet in the water right now, 10 feet underwater. So yeah, that's what's going on down here. Actually, looks like I can get around here, so let's go around this little grassy patch here and take in the full sight. All right, so I did I did make it to the other side of the little grassy patch here, and yeah, you can tell really how far down we are. Those cliffs up there, that's probably a good 12 to 14 feet above me. So that shows how much the lake has gone down in this time. Look at that. It's also interesting, all of this grass here has grown just in that last month, because none of this was here last time. It reminds me of the grass in my front yard. If I don't mow it often enough, this is what it'll look like. Can you imagine having Flash hiding in there? I'd never find her. She'd maybe never find her way out either. It reminds me I gotta mow my lawn. But yeah, like I said before, what I'm going to try and do is, if we do get some rain in the next couple weeks, we'll come back here again and see how much of an impact it's had, how much things have bounced back. And this will be just kind of a good documentation of the drought this year and how it's affected our lake. So anyway, I think that's all that I have for today. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.